Hi and welcome. I'm Andrea and this is our first episode of A&B's Cooking Adventures. Let's get Brandon in the kitchen and let's prep dinner. So Brandon, do you want to start by telling us what is for dinner tonight?
Well, we are having a black bean veggie burger.
Okay.
Homemade one, not one out of the freezer.
Okay, I am a huge fan of veggie burgers and I think this recipe is beyond a doubt my favorite that we've ever had.
It's good.
So you just did something there. You stepped kind of off camera for a moment. What did you do?
Have some flax seed that I'm mixing with warm water. That's going to be our egg in the dish, I guess. And we're doing a vegan or vegetarian version of this. So.
Okay, so that's a good point. So this is actually a vegan recipe, and if you are vegan or just wanting to avoid eggs in your diet for some reason, that is a great thing to know. That flax seeds can substitute with the water mixture. And actually, if you don't know this, flax seeds are powerful in terms of omegas for the body. That's our goal with this, is to really educate you on the properties of how food is medicine so that you actually want to eat this way. Okay, so another thing real quickly to know is that omegas reduce cholesterol and blood sugar. So kind of what's other than there being a substitute in the egg, so my lack of kitchen skills says that's going to be something that's going to help bind the burgers together.
Yeah, it'll thicken up and be the binder, but it's real easy to mix, just 3 to 1, 3 parts water to 1 part flaxseed.
Okay, so there you go. So flax seeds, those are sitting and kind of thickening up, so you're already moving on. We're having roasted
We're going to have some
veggies.
roasted vegetables to go up tonight. We're going to do Brussels sprouts, broccolini, carrots, and onions is what we're doing tonight.
Okay, so let's just touch on a few of them. Brussels sprouts, you're either a fan or not, I think, but let me tell you, they are, I always struggle with the word, a cruciferous vegetable, right? Really incredible properties. All fruits and vegetables are phenomenally good. Whole foods are so important in your body, but they have anti-cancer properties. Again, just help with so many different health issues that you might have. High blood pressure, cholesterol, anything like that, even heart disease. So again, food is just fuel, food is medicine, and so, okay, let's pause. Here, what'd you do here?
Just a little olive oil and some seasoning. And we're going to put those on a parchment lined sheet pan.
Okay, I'm the amateur, A might stand for amateur. So you just said olive oil and seasoning. What were your seasonings?
Salt, pepper, a little smoked paprika to give it that grill flavor since we're cooking inside tonight.
Okay.
Some garlic, of course. We love garlic.
We love garlic, and I will tell you, we roast a lot of veggies, and so you've got carrots next,
yeah,
right?
A few carrots with it.
So what are you doing here? Just same thing?
Same thing. Just coat them with a little oil just so they don't stick to the pan, and we'll help roast them up a little bit.
A little hint that I'll give you that we do, let me preface that, not we, he does a lot, is actually preps a large amount of veggies, and then we'll use them, 2 or 3 nights in a row, different recipes, maybe a veggie pasta. What else do we do with them?
No, that's what you'll kind of see with like slicing an onion or whatever, just plan on what you're going to do next with an onion, and you can kind of go from there with it. So.
Okay, so you keep moving on, getting our veggies. So that was broccolini. Do y'all know? I'm just going to pull it out because it'll cook. So have you seen broccolini? I love broccolini.
Excellent.
Okay, so just a little bit. Why do we like it better than broccoli? Do you have any idea?
It's kind of like an asparagus and broccoli at the same time.
Okay, and it is a source of calcium, magnesium, so those are obviously essential minerals in your diet. It's going to help regulate blood pressure. Anybody have blood pressure issues? Again, food is so powerful. I get really excited about it, and it's really what's brought us to eating this way. And I guess while you're getting the veggies all laid out on the cookie sheet there, he's got parchment paper down. I'm sure he'll show you. I'm going to show you these real quick because I brought my contribution to the meal are these, if you can see them, whole food capsules. Because here's the deal. This is fabulous. This is how we love to eat. But honestly, we're leaving town tomorrow. We're going to be eating in restaurants for almost 6 days straight. We're not going to be in a place where we can chop our Brussels sprouts or cook our broccolini, but we take these capsules with us. So if you have never heard of Juice Plus and want, seriously, 30 fruits, vegetables, and berries in your body every day, that's a go-to. Okay, onion. I will just tell you, again, A is amateur. I learned this being married to him. It would take me 10, 15 minutes. Oh, we're good. All good. To cut an onion, and you chop an onion in A few seconds. Did you hear that? Like legitimately a few seconds. And again, he knows like I love cooked onions, so they're a great addition to all of our veggies. Okay, so
but no, what we did there though was we're going to slice some, and then instead of throwing the rest of it away, I'm going to dice this one that we're going to use in the burger.
Ah, okay. See, multitasking there, thinking ahead. That's the stuff that always trips me up in the kitchen. Okay, so are you moving on to the burger already?
Yeah.
Okay, so we've got the veggies on the tray. I guess we'll show you that when we add them. So we're gonna put the burgers on with the veggies?
Yes.
Okay, why are we doing that? Wouldn't we not want to do that?
It's all vegetarian, so we can cook everything at once.
Okay, so what if we talked about the other day when we did an introduction, always having recipes that are adaptable, because of course not everybody wants to eat vegan or vegetarian. So how would you adapt this recipe?
So this one, you probably half the black beans, and you could either use turkey or chicken or even ground beef, and you probably wouldn't need as much of the flaxseed either. That would be the binder in there for the turkey or chicken would be a binder, so you wouldn't have to use all flaxseed.
But then, am I correct? Correct me if I'm wrong. You're more than welcome to, certainly in the kitchen. Would you cook them separately on a different?
Absolutely. Then you would definitely use two bowls or separate bowls.
Okay, so was not planning. This is
Real
not what I
onions.
expected with the onions
Real
and
onions.
the eyes. Oh my goodness, this is going to get interesting. Okay, you're already on the black beans. You're just mashing
Just
black
mashing those
beans.
with a potato masher.
Okay, I hope y'all eat a ton of black beans. I absolutely love black beans. That's kind of being more plant-based. That is such a great source of protein for me, and they're fillers. I mean, they are hearty, right? We use hearty, I mean, how else do we use black beans? Gosh, how don't we use black
Lots of
beans?
soups.
Honestly, a lot of soups.
Yeah.
Okay, so what's going in next?
And this is going to be grated carrots. I just used the cheese grater for that. I just used the whole carrot and grated it. You could use a sweet potato. You could use a regular potato. You could even use zucchini. And do it the same way.
Could you use all of them if you wanted to?
Probably mix them up.
Okay. See, and this is a great point to make if you're a busy mom trying to sneak the veggies into the kids' diets. Throw them in the
Throw it in.
burger. I love the idea of zucchini, and I'm a huge fan of sweet potatoes. Okay,
Then we
what's
have
going in
sunflower
next?
seeds.
Right.
I like the toasted and roasted ones. Gives a little more flavor.
Okay.
Then I chopped up some
Nice.
oatmeal.
Oatmeal.
Raw oats,
Okay.
as well as breadcrumbs.
So raw oats and
Breadcrumbs.
breadcrumbs, and again, why? Why? I mean, that sounds weird.
That's
to
going to
me
be a
personally.
thickener also.
Okay.
It's going to help hold the burger together and give it more of a, sorry to say, more of a meat texture and consistency.
Okay. And I will, just in case you you're wondering, like, okay, wait, they're just throwing things randomly in, although that is totally how he cooks. I will post a recipe or drag it out of him at least, but you'll see the spices. Okay, that was garlic.
Garlic, oregano.
Okay. See, this is why I'm the baker. I'm like kind of stressed out watching this. I want a teaspoon or I want a
And
measuring
thyme.
spoon.
That's my new favorite one. I
What
love
is it?
Thyme.
Thyme. Okay.
T-H-Y-M.
I'm familiar with thyme.
And then
believe it or
cumin?
not. Okay. Cumin. Do we use a lot of
Oh,
cumin? I feel
we use
like
a lot
do.
of cumin. A lot of southwestern and Mexican cooking.
Okay.
And a little chili powder.
Oh boy. Gosh, there's a lot of stuff going in
And
here.
then, the one thing we haven't talked about yet is going to be
Okay.
the liquid aminos. So I'll use a spoon for that just so I don't overpour.
Okay, so if you're not familiar with liquid aminos, they're just, I think, flavoring. They're
It's-
really great
it's kind of like a
substitute.
vegetarian soy sauce.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. They're a great substitute for soy sauce. We use
Cilantro.
those a lot.
We use that every day.
Oh my gosh, I think that's another one. Maybe Brussels sprouts and cilantro.
So
You
now-
either love them or hate them, but oh, I can never get enough
So now you see
cilantro.
our paste.
That's the flaxseed with the water.
Put all that in there.
Okay.
Probably just a little bit of olive oil.
Okay.
And just gives more flavor.
All right, so he's mixing that up, obviously. So while with the recipe, because obviously we'll be sharing the recipe, about how many burgers are you gonna get here?
4.
4 burgers. Okay,
Pretty
4
pretty-
good size.
Yeah, nice size burger.
Yeah.
To be able to use a meal.
Okay, and I will point out, like when we eat our veggie burgers, we typically don't use buns. Of course you can. You can make it more of a traditional burger, but just kind of to help it up a little bit, if you will.
Agree.
Keep a little bit of the bread out of our diet. We don't avoid it entirely, but we really try and be good about that. And so, okay, now he's doing this like little crisscross division thing
I'm
in
gonna
here.
shoot.
Okay, using your hands.
Yeah. Well, and put it live. I mean, it's the only way to roll.
Okay. I love it. So yeah, so we will plate this up when dinner is ready. I know I like to top mine with avocados, pico or
Well,
salsa.
Grilled onions tonight with it. We'll have some, we have some pico.
Okay.
Put barbecue sauce on it. You can do vegan cheese, you can do regular cheese. You can throw this on the grill or you can put it in the oven.
So those would cook on the grill.
Oh, absolutely.
Because they're hardy enough, huh?
Yeah.
They're like firm enough that they wouldn't fall apart on the grill. That's
For
what
you,
I would be worried about.
for you non-meat eaters, it has a kind of a texture or look of meat if you look at it.
It really does. It really, really does. And
for
I
you-
know
for
there are
you-
actually
for you
like
meat eaters, it will be filling, so don't worry about that.
absolutely. In fact, just side note story while he's getting those burgers together. I remember the first time we did kind of a veggie burger with the kids over for dinner.
You can tell.
Yeah, we didn't tell them in advance. We said, hey, we're having burgers. And they were a hit. In fact, what did they
The
say?
boys went back for seconds.
Yeah, and I think everybody kind of agreed that you don't have that super heavy feeling that beef can give you. And again, the truth of the matter is you cannot ever get enough plants into your diet. The current recommendation, if you don't know, is 7 to 13 a day. That's why we actually supplement with capsules that get us a lot, because as much as we love to eat this way, I'm not saying that we cook this way every single night. We all have busy schedules. So, okay, what do you got?
All right. So there's dinner that'll go in the oven.
Okay, and it's all cooking on the same tray, just like you mixed it.
I'll probably put a piece of tinfoil or something over the broccolini just so it doesn't get too done. So I think we like it a little crispier, not overdone, but a little bit crispier and that kind of thing. But again, literally a family of 4 right here.
Okay, I love it. Now, this was a really cool thing about bringing this to you. Do we have a finished product already?
We did.
Okay. So, even better, and I'm all about, right, reducing effort, simplifying, so you can double recipes. We'll put these in the freezer. We'll put the veggies in a bag. So what do we got there? The finished product? Okay. So there you go. I'm excited.
I'll say it's time to eat.
It's time to eat. All right, y'all. Thank you. We'll again share the recipe. Once we plate it up, I'll post a picture on that. So really appreciate you tuning in. Hope you're excited to have a new recipe option. We'll be talking with you soon.